So, if you already went to high school, I'm sure you've experienced the absolute buffoonery that takes place in the gym locker room. But if not, I'm sorry, bro. Some of the most unholy, most heinous activities went down in the gym locker rooms. I swear, some of these dudes thought the school locker room was like the Wild West. Bro, motherfuckers would deadass be in there having standoffs and shit.
Oh, God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass.
I remember there was this one kid I had gym class with. We'll call him Gabe. One day after smoking some ops and dodgeball, we all head back to the locker room to get ready to pursue our educational prowess. Now, for whatever reason, some kid left his lock sitting on the bench, which was something you should never do, bro. As soon as Gabe walked in the locker room, I knew some shit was about to go down. Call him Superman the way this man's eyes locked onto this kid's stuff. This motherfucker walks up, grabs this kid's lock, says to me, "Hey bro, watch this," and just chucks it. Now, for some context, our locker room had like 7 of these open rows right up next to each other, and the lockers really weren't that tall, so there was a gap between all the lockers and the ceiling. This meant that the lock could have literally landed anywhere. Now, I'm no rocket scientist, but it doesn't take a genius to know that this was gonna escalate quick. This dude, Gabe, had just started World War III in that locker room. All of a sudden, it started raining everything you could possibly imagine. Dudes were throwing markers, open Gatorade bottles, other kids' shoes, sweaty uniforms, iPads. Bro, you name it, they got it and they threw it. You really never knew what you were walking into when you entered the locker room. Dudes could be duking it out in the corner, getting absolutely blazed off the Benjamin, dousing their dirty-ass gym clothes with Axe body spray in preparation for class the next day, or really anything else you can imagine. At my school, we had a gym locker room and a separate locker room for the pool. The shenanigans that would take place in the pool locker room might honestly have outdone the shit that went down in the gym locker room. Can't even lie. The pool locker room was set up in a way so that when you entered through the pool deck, you had to walk through like the open shower area. One of my boys was in that class. For the sake of the story, we'll call him Cameron. One day after the dreaded swim unit, he was rinsing the chlorine off after getting out of the pool, and me and the boys thought this would be a perfect opportunity to kind of screw with him a little bit. As Cameron was standing in the shower, me and the boys would put a little bit of shampoo on top of his head every few minutes. Now, Cameron had a flat top during this time, so every time we would squirt more, pause.
What do you mean by that?
It would take him a minute to realize that he still had shampoo in his hair. This went on for probably a good 5 minutes straight before this dude caught on to us. And the actions that occurred afterwards, I'll never forget, bro. This dude grabs his towel, soaks it in water, and rolls it up to try to take his revenge. Me and the boys book it to the other side of the locker room to escape our impending doom. Cameron, who was still covered in shampoo at this point, chases us around, and as this dude is about to catch us, he steps in a puddle, and this man's demons just take his legs straight out from under him. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen someone eat shit as hard as Cameron did that day. I swear I heard this shit play while it happened. I don't think any of the boys or myself have ever laughed harder than we did in that moment. Thanks for watching, subscribe!